Hello, you're back with Beatle. We are back on Survivor IO, and today we're going to be going through the Armory Warning, Chapter 11. I was going to go through the Mega Challenge, but I tried it and died about 5 times and gave up, so I'm not actually powered enough to do that yet, but just showing out my loadout here. Everything around level 40, or pretty much bang on level 40. It's going with the Light Chaser S, level 2, and we're just going to jump straight into the Armory Warning here. I think I need to do a few more chapters actually, just to power up my character a bit more before I try some of the other stuff. So I think the next video too will be just me getting through some of the chapters here. I think I'll get the drone there, as I tried to get the destroyer, so anytime that there is a drone, and we get quite lucky there that there is both of the drones now. There we go here. It should get a level up very shortly. There we go. Let's just get the force field, just because it's got the tech part. I think it's half the range but double the damage, or maybe slightly less range but double the damage, I think. Either way, yeah, it does make a bit of a difference, and you can sort of see that the force field does more damage. There we go, just let a few gems build up, so hopefully I get a couple of level ups here. We'll upgrade the force field there. I didn't really want any of those other 2 weapons. I think I'm quite, we'll just upgrade the Light Chaser here. I think I'm quite overpowered for where I am in the regular chapters, just because I've sort of kept up to date with all the daily challenges and collected all. Let's get the Molotov there, just because it's got the tech part again, and I've collected all the sort of can't remember what it's called, where you just get the sort of gold and all the different scrolls most of the day. So I think my character is relatively leveled up, and as well as all the sort of gold events and things like that. So I think the regular chapters I should be relatively easy for me, but we will see. Especially all of the weapons that I will be getting will have, hopefully, will have the tech parts on as well. So there we go. We'll get the Guardian. Do I want the Guardian? Yeah, let's get it, just because it's got the tech pack. Could have got the Light Chaser, either upgrade the Ronin, but that's probably one of the worst ones for me, especially on these modes where I'm not really too worried about actually getting too much damage, as I think my HP is high enough that I won't be dying on the regular chapters for a while. I mean, you saw how quick that elite mini boss died in about half a second, so it won't be too tricky for me to complete this. Next level up, we'll go for the Molotov there, just quickly try and get through it, I think, here. There we go, zombies incoming, just killed a few of them, collected some of these gems, should get a couple of level ups from that at least. We'll get the Molotov. So I do see that people are still struggling in the chapters. Maybe it's just because I'm not sort of high enough up in the sort of chapter levels, but I suppose we will see. But I have seen people do struggle relatively early on, and I can only imagine that that's just because of you haven't sort of played the game enough. You need to be quite consistent with it, sort of logging in every day. I'll get the Type B drone here. No matter how good you are, I suppose you won't be able to go through the chapters in one day, just because it's a game where that rewards consistency over time. So it's sort of designed for you to sort of get overpowered the more you play it. I don't think necessarily you need to spend any money on the game. You just need to sort of be patient and play it for a while, and sort of log in every day and collect the rewards, and make sure that you are upgrading your character, merging equipment and that sort of thing, and from there and completing all the trial modes, getting the gold DNA. I know I've just done a video on how to do that and upgrade the character. Let's get the Type A drone there. I don't think it really matters too much. So that, I think, is how you got to do it. You just got to be patient. If you are struggling, just log in, do the daily challenges, collect the rewards, upgrade your gear, and eventually after a couple of days you will probably be able to do it. Or as well, you can sort of go to a previous level and just sort of farm some equipment, farm some gold, and that's just one way to do it. But I am still waiting for a main chapter to be too tricky for me. I'm sure that day will eventually come. Let's just get the force field here. And here we go, boss assault. So they will die. The boss will come. Let's see how quickly he dies. Not too quickly, I suppose, but I don't think my drones are too leveled up, to be honest. And they're the only things really I've got that will be doing damage to him. So, but there we go. We'll take it. Let's see what level up he gives us. 3. So I'll always take that. Usually it's just 1. Guardian, Light Chaser and the drone, probably the best 3 that I could have got, and the drone again there. Maybe one more, we do. Let's get the Guardian. And another one, all right, Type B drone. And there we go. Okay, it was just a level up. Got a slither left into level 16 there. There we go. We'll start moving again, collect some of these golden orbs. We'll get the Guardian. I think I need to try and get some of these Evo weapons. I've got quite a few at level 5 now, I think, or at least getting there. I'll get the Ronin just so I have the Light Chaser Evo upgrade, although I think we're quite far off, only on level 3 with the Light Chaser. Get the Force Field here, I think. I didn't really need any of the others, to be honest. So I think they're getting slightly more HP. As you can see, the Light Chaser doesn't actually kill them in one shot here, but they move so slowly that there's just sort of no danger, really, of them getting close to me still. Magnet there as well. Light Chaser upgrade, always handy to have. Have I got full weapon slots? Doesn't feel like I have. I know I have, okay. It's because that need the destroyer to sort of merge the drones. Let's get the Light Chaser. Next upgrade there will actually be the Evo upgrade. I hope, as I did get the Ronin before, so that will be handy. So if you are watching this, let me know, I suppose 2 things. Let me know what chapter you are on in the comments, but also let me know what chapter you first got stuck on. And I'm talking about the main chapter line, so obviously this is number 11. Keen to hear what chapter you have got up to. Let's get the Type A drone there, but also what chapter you first got stuck on, because I would be really interested to know what to expect. If it's all going to be an easy ride, maybe I'm just playing it really well, not too sure. Don't want to sort of think that I'm just really good at the game when I know it probably starts off relatively easy. And I know I've played this game a lot and done quite a few videos on it, and I sort of forget that I'm actually only on chapter 11. And I've seen people on sort of 50 plus, so I know I've still got a long way to go. But so far, the only times I have died have actually been in that mega challenge, really. Or at least I say died. I think I've died a couple of times in other parts of the game as well, but actually failed the stage was the mega challenge. That was the first time. So I will be trying to complete that, and I'll do a video on the best way to actually do that once I have once I've actually done it. But I actually don't think I'm strong enough. I think I'll need to do a few more chapters first before I'm quite at that stage. And there we go, first little elite mini boss, or I don't know if it's the first, but it's another one. In fact, it's not the first, we've killed one before, but they go down really easy. And here we'll get the Eternal Light, I think it's called. There it is, Indomitable. I still haven't actually worked out exactly what that word means, but I presume it means it's going to be a very good weapon. I will get the definition for another video, I think. Here we go, second boss incoming. So second of 3 bosses. It will be a 15-minute chapter as always, or as most of them are. Centipedes, I actually find these the hardest bosses just because the running is quite, not so much unpredictable because they just run at you, but it's actually really hard to dodge them because they run that fast, especially if you haven't got the movement speed. Yeah, really quite tricky to kill them, but I mean, luckily you can see they didn't actually do much damage to me. But the Centipede is the boss that I died in the Mega Challenge just because 3 hits and you're dead, as opposed to 50. Wow, Ronin got a lot of upgrades there. I don't know if that was just bad luck or there wasn't much else to upgrade. Let's get the Destroyer there. We'll get the RPG now. We've got those that extra slot from the 2 drones merging. There we go, easy enough, nothing really getting too close to me. And here's a little elite mini boss, Cyclops on 4 legs, and he again goes down really easy. Wow, all of them, just the RPG. That must be the only weapon isn't level 5, so we do have some of the other upgrades that allow for the Evo upgrades to get if we've got all those weapons that are level 5. So I'll have to try and keep an eye out for them just to try and get some Evo upgrades. Let's get the energy drink. I presume our force field is at level 5 if it can't be upgraded anymore, so hopefully the next level we'll be able to get an Evo upgrade for that. I'm just sort of running through them here. I don't think they're actually doing too much damage to me. I am being hit by them. I can't quite run through the enemies without being hit, but it is what it is. There we go. Let's see if I can get this level up here and get the force field. There it is, force barrier, I should say. This is my domain. Could do with the HE fuel. We'll just spin the train here. 2 energy drinks and the rocket. I think if you're going to use the force field and the guardian, then it's pretty essential that you get the HE fuel, as that increases the range of both of them considerably, and obviously the range is such an important part of the weapon, that without it, it's relatively pointless really. We don't have the drill, so I'll get the RPG upgrade there, but I am keeping an eye out for the HE fuel, just to increase the range of those two. I mean, increase the range of everything. I think it does also increase the range of the destroyer, but I haven't quite worked that out completely, so I'll need to actually check if it does increase the range of that. I presume it would do. I don't know why it wouldn't. There it is. All ammo and weapon range plus 10%. So I do presume the destroyer is affected by that as well, which obviously would help. But force barrier and guardian, it's pretty much essential that you have that as well. Here's another elite trying to get our way. Let's see if we can avoid moving. I think we probably could. There we go. Didn't quite get to us, but we'll take the chest. Should get the RPG, and we do, and that's level 5 now. I think we also have the Evo upgrade for that as well with the HE fuel, and we'll just try to get a few level ups here from some of the gems that were collected on the floor. The shrapnel gun there, and we're probably going to get another level up there as well. There it is, the Exo Bracer. That's what I was just trying to think of the name of it there, so just so we can upgrade the Guardian into the Evo upgrade, into the Defender. I was thinking what the actual name of that was. There we go, the Defender. We're into the last minute here as well. We'll get none of those. Not really too bothered, but we'll just get the Exo Bracer here. Am I right in thinking that Exo Bracer upgrade, once you have the actual Guardian upgrade, we'll get the HE fuel there. So it's the Exo Bracer. Once you have the Defender upgrade, I don't know what else that would actually affect the overtime thing. So yeah, slightly confused about what that actually does. I sort of feel it's one of the worst upgrades in the game, but I need it to get the Defender, because I don't know what other weapons it actually would affect. The sort of overtime one, possibly the fuel barrel, but I'm not too sure. It's something I need to actually maybe do a bit more research into to see what other things it affects. But there we go. Final boss assault, chapter 11. I'm going to presume here that we're going to complete it. Zombie chief, similar to the centipede there, runs around and then shoots, but health is probably just a bit too low for us to have many issues with. I don't think it really matters what upgrade we get there, and we'll wonder what has done the most damage. It's got to be between the Eternal Light and the Destroyer. I don't think I got the Sharkmaw gun in enough time. No, I didn't. Molotov did 28. That's quite impressive. That did more than the Destroyer. Wow. But yeah, Eternal Light, that did 43%. So wow, that's really good. And there you can see the Force Barrier does more than the Defender, even though the Defender's range is wider than the Force Barrier. I think the Defender is just good for the sort of pushback. But there we go. Chapter 11 complete, Armory front unlocked. And if you've got this far, please do like or subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.